on stream. Halo.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a little bit of Swordfighter action. Okay, so Shockwave obviously made a pretty big wave in and of itself with the announcement in November that they were doing certain character bans. That tonight, banning Rob, Steve, and Kazuya. So getting to see a little bit more of a variety in the character pool.
Right.
TaloHalo has never wavered. It's always been all about the Swordfighter, no matter where it exists on the tier list.
TaloHalo has famously gained the moniker the DFW Defender after famously beating many of our invaders, countless shockwaves. TaloHalo is a warrior, a world warrior. He literally never stops grinding. Very passionate about the game, going up against Kanonzz. And the Inkling, man, we've seen so much of this character tonight. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that I got to commentate TaloHalo over the summer after him and his dad, Riker Saint, traveled out to too many games over in Philadelphia. Shout-outs to all the Bears crew. But, yeah, no, we're going to see maybe he got a little bit of a matchup problem here for this Inkling Kanonzz. But, gotta say, oh, this sword pointing up to the sky does have the advantage in terms of damage, but you can never underestimate the power that sword packs.
Definitely, that down throw up air, crazy conversion. Ooh, what did he even hit him? Was that F2?
That might have been back air.
I'm so confused.
I think back air traded with something?
I don't know. Something
know.
traded with something. Either way, Kanonzz surviving. TaloHalo hitting 156, but, I mean, I still think, yeah, Kanonzz is going to die first. TaloHalo is real nice when it comes to these end-of-stock conversions. He is a stock taker.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kanonzz, though, you got to be able to convert, whether with that bomb or otherwise. That's the whole problem with Inkling, isn't it? It's a character that started out so high on the tier list at launch. People were saying top 1 for this guy.
Right.
And then we kind of realized, okay, well, Diddy is now buffed, so what's really the purpose? Because Diddy's Fair is also available to Diddy, and also Banana's better. So what do you have? You got to get really cheeky with these bomb setups. You got to know how to utilize the ink, and you got to not directionally air dodge off stage, my brother in Christ.
Oh, no. Hey, Jesus got the wheel right there, man.
Telling me, and just steered him right off the cliff. But either way, TaloHalo is going to get him evened up here.
Broken.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Ooh. Oh, send it back. Return to sender.
Okay. Yeah, and still with the ink on him, so realizing maybe we got to camp him out. And you're able to afford it also. Like, yeah, maybe you're getting a little bit of damage chipped onto you, but I mean, look at where you are.
I mean, it's so hard, too.
No.
Like, Swordfighter's projectiles are fantastic at zoning and starting off great combos, asserting pressure. Like, it's actually terrifying. On top of that, Swordfighter does have a down throw up air combo for a kill, so it's just... Oh, I thought he was going to run up and do it. It's just so hard to try and read through the lines. Kanonzz is doing his very best, but...
He'll do it closer to the platform just so Kanonzz has a little bit of a harder time negotiating it. And I think it's a little bit safer for Talo as well. But Kanonzz not going to give him any such luxuries, at least not willingly. He's going to utilize the little space that he is afforded with that down tilt, but he's going to need to give himself just a little bit more in terms of damage that requires getting back to the stage and resetting to neutral. Okay,
yeah,
but
he's so terrified. He knows he needs to grab. I don't know what this percent window looks like. I figured he would have done it already. Talo knows his, though. That's no competition at all, no question.
Yeah, this is a character who's been fighting since day one.
Yeah.
And lest we forget, Inkling not exactly a stranger to the depths of the PR here in DFW as well. I believe it was Burr that was playing this.
Burr definitely had it, yeah, for sure. But, I mean, you were talking about it earlier. The meta has shifted so hard that Inkling is basically outdated. Now, not, useless, just outdated.
Yeah. No, you want to play an updated Inkling, you're playing Splatoon. That's just what it is.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, no, hey, go ahead, enjoy Urchin Underpass. Everyone does. I said everyone does. That's because I know that a couple of my friends at Inkling Performance Labs are watching, and they're going to just sneer at me. So we're going to play Small Battlefield for game number 2. And while I stop making obscure Splatoon references, we're going to watch TaloHalo kind of get styled on here with the Daisy.
Yeah, definitely had to hold a couple of those mean rights and lefts, but TaloHalo is no stranger to keeping calm, the patient game. You can hit him as much as you want. It's not going to deter him from his game plan. Kanonzz will literally have to break him in half to stop him from doing what he's doing. Slap. This is the beginning.
on the shield as well. TaloHalo going to deploy a hitbox back to the stage. Why not? And yeah, this is an adjustment period that
so cheap.
I kind of wonder. Yeah, the point that I was going to say is like, okay, well, Kanonzz having a little bit of trouble killing at those higher percentages just because that's a character that suffers from a lot of arthritis. Maybe Daisy gets in a little bit easier. Maybe Daisy gets those kills just off a straight hit kill power. Just a little bit with a simpler game plan. But man, TaloHalo looks unfazed and is more than happy to pile on the points.
Yeah, this is hard. She's floaty, you know what I'm saying? Not the fastest in the air or the ground. Terrific when you're right on top of your opponent, just peppering the shield with the cakes, but it's so hard to get in the first place. You take so much damage, it's almost not worth it. And like I said, TaloHalo will die on this hill regardless of what move you throw at him. Finally, back air out of shield, doing the job. TaloHalo panicking with the forward air. But 96, like, you're a down throw. Let's just wrap it up, man. Let's wrap it up.
Goodness gracious. And TaloHalo. Or that rainbow sword, whatever it looks, that looks like a Dave & Buster's prize, if I'm being completely honest. But that's going to get combos started off of the down tilt as well. Kanonzz is just eating every last hit with that sword. And this Daisy, I will say, it feels like it's faring a little bit better, but this has not affected TaloHalo's offensive game plan at all. And Kanonzz needs to play around. Like, the message is clear. No matter what happens as a result of this game, Kanonzz needs to adjust to TaloHalo. It cannot happen the other way.
Right, right. And that's the hard part. Smash is a game of very brutal, punishing mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You can do one thing wrong and it can lose you the game, the stock, your marriage. You know, it's all very, very dangerous. So the first stock is really, really important. As soon as the game starts, you've got to be on your P's and Q's. 1 to 10, 1 to 100. Always got to know your combos, your mix as well. And that's why TaloHalo is moving on in the bracket over Kanonzz. It's so cut and dry almost, but that's what it needs to be. You have to have that muscle memory down pat. It's got to be no questions. Your gameplay, your neutral, all of the above.
You're a student of the game.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
basically.
Well, I failed the class a lot, so.
Yeah, you and I both. That's why we're on commentary.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
no, nevertheless, TaloHalo, this is a guy who lives and dies by the chakram, and certainly living by it there. And we saw it. That last hit just kind of encapsulated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just you're able to exactly put out the distance that you need. That slight little hit, put him in hit stun, and from there, execute the killing blow. Daisy, there's nothing that you can do about it. And from a character that does so well, especially on ledge with those turning garbage into gold kind of situations where you can do a whole lot at a disadvantage, considering TaloHalo never really afforded them such an opportunity.
Yeah, never gave them disadvantage.
Yeah.
Or disadvantage, you know, to mess with. Never gave them advantage. My fault.
No, I mean, you're absolutely right about that, but also just playing a little bit cautiously at the ledge. You need a character who can afford to do that, and why put yourself at the ledge? You just kind of put Shockwave. Makes sense to me. And TaloHalo
busted too.
Yeah.
So busted.
It's a pretty good. I guess me Swordfighter needs something. Then again, I feel like there's a couple of people that would beg the difference.
I don't know, man. Me Swordfighter gets on my nerves. I know the character's bad, but like.
But
what are we talking about, bro? He's got 2 projectiles. He can put the reflector on. Why does he have a reflector and projectile at the same time on top of having a disjoint?
You know
what's
what's
a
crazy?
multi-hit forward air that combos, and then the combo afterwards is safe because it's down tilt. You can't punish down tilt. Back